When photos of Queen Camilla on a private luxury yacht leaked to the public, everyone expected the usual response from the royal family: say nothing, call it a private holiday, and wait for the news to die down. But Prince William did something completely different. Instead of writing a statement for the media, he started an internal investigation. He walked into a private meeting holding a thick folder filled with boat records, financial papers, and official documents. He didn't ask what happened, he demanded answers. This wasn't just a reaction to bad publicity. Insiders are calling it a real-time audit of the royal family. It shows a huge, quiet shift in power behind palace doors. This story isn't just about a luxury boat in France. It's about Prince William taking control, setting strict new rules, and stepping up his authority long before he becomes king. Let's break down the exact timeline, the hidden documents, and the strict demands that changed everything. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's get straight into the details. To understand why Prince William took this so seriously, we have to look at the boat itself. The yacht is named the Esperanza III. It is registered in Malta, owned by a company in Luxembourg, and linked to a wealthy businessman in Switzerland. For normal rich people, this setup is completely common. It helps them pay less tax and keep their privacy. But for the royal family, taking free favors from hidden companies is a huge problem. The monarchy depends on public trust, so accepting expensive gifts with unknown origins looks bad, even if nothing illegal happened. Here's the catch: William had spent over a year asking senior royals to follow strict rules about this exact thing. He warned everyone not to accept private trips or favors from people who couldn't be fully checked. Why? Because it makes the royal family look like they are trading access for favors. When Camilla took this trip, William saw it as a direct ignore of the rules he was trying to put in place to protect the family's image. Now, let's look at the timeline, because the official story doesn't line up. The trip happened in early July 2026. While Camilla was on the yacht in the Mediterranean, Prince William and Catherine were doing normal, humble work, visiting sick children in Birmingham and meeting military veterans in Scotland. The contrast was clear. One side was working, the other was on a luxury vacation. But the most important detail is this: the newspapers didn't catch Camilla first. Someone inside the palace warned William. Before any photos hit the news, an insider reached out directly to Prince William's office. They warned him that Camilla was on a boat connected to people whose names could cause a public scandal. Checking the story was simple. A crew member posted a photo on social media and deleted it a few minutes later. Researchers matched that photo with public boat tracking registers in Malta. Once you have a boat's registration number, you can see everything: where it sailed, who was on board, and who owns the company behind it. When William's team checked the company, they found ties to charities connected to the royal family. That was the main problem. It wasn't just a holiday, it was a conflict of interest. In mid-July 2026, Prince William called a private meeting. He didn't hold it at Buckingham Palace with King Charles. He held it at his own home, Kensington Palace, to show he was taking charge. William brought a folder containing official port records showing where the boat traveled, company ownership documents, papers showing an earlier hidden trip Camilla took on the same boat in 2023 that was never reported. This proved it wasn't a one-time mistake. It was a habit. William asked hard questions. Who allowed this trip? Why wasn't it listed in the official royal records? And why was King Charles given incomplete information about who owned the boat? The system had failed to report the truth. So William set 3 strict conditions. Camilla's team had 7 days to list every private trip and gift she accepted over the last 3 years. An immediate review of all charities linked to Camilla to see if any donors had connections to the boat owner. Camilla's office had to stop all contact with the boat owner immediately. King Charles argued that doing an official review would cause more bad news. But William insisted that hiding the problem would hurt the monarchy much more in the long run. To understand why this matters, think of basic business rules. If a company breaks its own safety or accounting rules, products get recalled and people get held accountable. You can't just ignore the guidelines and expect no consequences. The same rule applies to the royal family. When you ignore transparency rules, public trust gets broken. The results for Camilla happened quickly behind the scenes. Her official schedule was cut back. Important public events were handed over to Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Her staff lost access to top-level palace meetings. At a key family gathering at Highgrove, Camilla was absent while Charles, William, and Catherine met privately. The palace didn't make a dramatic announcement. Instead, they slowly reduced her official duties and access. This situation wasn't about personal anger. It showed how Prince William intends to run things when he becomes king. William doesn't use public fights or media leaks. He uses official records, strict rules, and clear deadlines. He operates more like a business manager fixing a broken company. He learned from the past, especially the hidden secrets during Princess Diana's time, that hiding things damages the family's reputation. His view is clear: complete transparency is the only way the royal family will survive in the modern world. The yacht situation gave William the exact reason he needed to enforce his rules and show that the old way of doing things is over. Queen Camilla is still queen consort. She will still attend state dinners and formal events next to King Charles. But her influence over how the monarchy is run has been greatly reduced. When King Charles's reign ends, the power, money, and decisions move completely to Prince William. And this event shows that William is already setting the rules for his future reign. The yacht photos brought the issue to light, but Prince William used the moment to change how the palace operates. What do you think about how Prince William handled this situation? Did he do the right thing by enforcing strict rules, or was he too harsh? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this clear breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.